Let fear be your guide. Good morning, you guys. Sorry, I'm in my robe and I'm like about to start getting ready for a wedding, but I just had to come on here and talk to you guys because honestly, like I was getting so anxious in my head and I was like, I don't want to make a video today because like I feel anxious and I feel like I'm like forcing myself to show up and blah, 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 like just old paradigms. And I was like, you know what? No, like it actually feels so good to share what's on my heart and it gets me out of my head. And like if I didn't love posting on here, then I just wouldn't. So I was like, okay, let's just do this. You know, like whatever you're doing, do it because you love it, not because you have to. And you'll realize that you show up like every single day. Like that's why I show up every day, because I'm like, I just love talking to you guys. Okay, sorry, I had to change because I was getting really hot. But yeah, it's like, I just love that we all are going through the same thing and that I can be here to help you guys onto the right path. But I'm just here to tell you to let fear be your guide. Whatever is scaring the shit out of you, that's where you need to go. That is what you need to do. And if your dreams are not scaring you, like literally making you tremble, then they are not big enough. So you need to keep breaking yourself down to come back stronger. Well, not you need to, but if life is breaking you down right now, it's because it's expanding you, it's making you stronger, it's getting you to where you need to go, it's giving you the tools that you need to succeed. So just keep going. I'm here to tell you, do not give up on your dreams. Do not give up on yourself. And whatever these dreams are that you feel are so big and so wild, and like if they feel out of reach right now, you need to become the person who achieves those goals. Like stop being so focused on like, how am I going to get there? What do I need to do? And blah, blah, blah. Focus on becoming the person, the version of yourself who achieves these dreams and these goals. And you're going to be there before you know it. And you just have to keep nourishing yourself, keep loving yourself, keep this high vibration. And literally everything is going to unfold perfectly. And I'm also here to tell you guys, like, I'm just so done with the freaking hustle culture. Like, I am not hustling anymore. I'm not putting myself in spaces that I know I don't belong just for a means to an end. I mean, obviously, if I need that and that is where I'm at, I'm going to put myself in that position. But I just like definitely have had this fear and this anxiety like around money. And this is very vulnerable for me to share, but I really have. And so I've been hustling and breaking myself down and like doing way too much, not even allowing myself to freaking breathe. And I'm just here to tell you to let go. The more you let go, the more that your angels and God has space to come in and to come through you. And this is how everything is going to be made clear. Your path is being made clear right now. And yesterday was the Gemini new moon or full moon. I don't know which one, but I think it's new moon. But we are in Gemini season, and I did a meditation yesterday for that, and it was saying how Gemini is the twins, you know? And that means it's our self and our soul, and they're in alignment. So right now, you're being aligned with your soul purpose, with why you're here, why you came down to this earth. And your human is probably having a really hard time and trying to stop you and trying to be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so scared, I'm so afraid. But that's what I'm trying to tell you is follow that fear. whatever you're so scared of, follow it, because something is there. If it didn't scare you, it wouldn't be worthwhile. Like, you're meant to be big. You're meant for a big life. I know it. You're worthy of a big life. And I just want you guys to know that you've got this, and we're in this together, and I'm just as afraid as you are, but I'm just gonna keep going and keep pushing myself and taking space and time to figure out exactly where I want to go and what I want to do, and follow that. Follow the resonance, follow the energy, and not let fear get in my way anymore. I just was listening to Louise Hay, her stress-free affirmations, and they helped me so much. And in the beginning of it, she says, I realize that stress is only fear. And then she says, you realize that stress is only fear, because she's like getting really deep into your subconscious mind. And also, you guys, I'm drinking mud water today. I've been drinking mushroom coffee. This is just a side tangent, so 1 second. But I've been drinking mushroom coffee for like over a year now, and I absolutely love it. My holistic doctor in Nashville first introduced me to Shagacino, and I started drinking that, loved it, and I would mix that in with my coffee because it had no caffeine in it. But this, like, I just tried this and I have so much energy. I'm only like halfway done, and the mushrooms that are in mud water, it's cacao, it's chai, so it has like 35 milligrams of caffeine, which is like perfect for me. Like, any more than that, I'm like shaking in my boots, and I'm like, oh my God. And some days I think I need that, but like I don't sleep good, and so I'm really just like trying to recenter myself right now. So this is so in alignment with me. So yeah, it's chai, and then it's cordyceps. And I need to do more research into that, but I think that that's giving me a ton of energy. And it's lion's mane. Lion's mane is amazing for your brain. Like, talk about full 180 transformation. That's what's gonna get you there if you drink that every single day, because you are gonna be so laser clear and focused. Lion's mane is amazing for your brain. It's reishi. Reishi is so calming, so soothing, and like helps combat any jitters, any anxiety, which I love. I used to just take reishi when I would go into the office in Nashville, and I'd be like so scared, and I would take so much reishi. And then it's also shaga, which I was saying, like, Shagacino is what I used to drink, and shaga is amazing, gives you a lot of natural energy. And then it's turmeric, which we know, I don't know if you guys know, but turmeric is amazing for you. There's so many benefits to turmeric, and that's why like people, you know, cook with it, and it's so popular, and the cultures that cook with it are so healthy. So yeah, it's really good. And then it's also Himalayan sea salt. So it tastes really good. And I do have a discount code for you guys. I will link it down below, and you can get 15% off your order if you want to try it. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I'm definitely in this space where I'm really trying to slow down and not be so like revved up all the time. Like yesterday, I just had a plain coffee, and this was bad, but I just had coffee, and then I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat anything until like maybe 2 o'clock, because I was like, I'm just honestly not hungry. And it was like that time of my cycle where, like, you know, like your hormones are kind of like chilling out. And so it was fine. But like I noticed around 2 o'clock, I was like, I am like, feel like I'm gonna like faint. I'm so anxious. So I just feel like coffee has not really been serving me lately. And it's also like, coffee gets us into that state of like the hustle culture, like the like people pleasing and like overworking ourselves. And I'm just so over that. Like, I don't want to be in that headspace anymore. I just want to relax and let go. And it's the hardest thing for me, because I have always just like pushed myself to the breaking point. And that was another message that was coming through this morning, is like, what is best for you is what's best for everyone. Like, the highest good for you is the highest good for everyone. And yesterday I did a do not disturb day, and I literally just put my phone on do not disturb, like didn't talk really to anyone, and I watched the Molly May documentary, and it was just everything and more that I needed. Like, I needed to come back home to myself, and I needed to get clear on where I'm going, what I'm doing with my life. And oh shoot, I was gonna shave my face, but I guess it's too late. Oh well. Anyways, I really needed to get clear on where I am going in my life. And I got so many clear downloads yesterday of what I really want to do and what my life is like unfolding as. And I realized before I was almost just being like, it's just gonna come out of thin air and like blah, blah, blah. And like, that's great, because I was definitely trusting. Like, I was trusting in a higher power, and I knew, and I had no worries about it. Like, I have just been following my intuition completely. But I'm just here to tell you, like, if you're in that space where you're like, I'm so scared, I'm so afraid, like, I don't know what next steps to take. Like, I know what I want, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there, and I'm so scared. I'm seriously here to tell you to keep following that fear, because that is gonna lead you to everything that you want in this life. And like, if you think about people who are super successful and, you know, like, they had to take those small shaky steps just like we're doing. This is a lip mask, by the way. I know it looks so crazy. It's the Wonder Skin. I know I show you guys this most of the time, but if there's anyone new here, I take it off and it doesn't look crazy. So anyways, but yeah, like, I just want us all to keep following what is, quote, scaring us. And ask yourself, why is it scaring me? Like, is it because you don't believe in yourself? Is it because you're afraid of what other people might say, might think? And I know I've been there lately of like, if it doesn't make sense to other people, like, I've just been kind of like shutting down and being like, oh my gosh, and you know, like, so frustrated and so worried. And I know that I'm just on this huge expansion, like this season of expansion, and everything that I'm going through right now is totally expanding me. And I've just learned that I'm like, I'm not gonna tell anyone what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do something so loudly that it speaks for itself. And I think that that's the hardest thing, especially for me, because I'm such an oversharer, and I just crave that, like, I'm a people pleaser, and I just want to help people, and like, I want to be accepted by other people, and I want them to almost like, but I've realized that it's like a selfish tendency, because I'm taking from them when I'm doing that. Like, I'm saying like, okay, you have to love and accept me and like understand this, even when I don't. And it's like, it doesn't work that way. Like, we have to get crystal clear on what we want and why we're here, and do the damn thing. Do the thing that scares you. And one baby step that you can take today is take a cold shower. Do something that, like, something small that is gonna scare you, or take an ice bath, and it's gonna give you so much real dopamine and real energy. And yeah, like, if your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. You have got to stop playing small. You have to stop thinking that other people are gonna come save you, because no one is coming to save you. You are here for a big life, and it's time to take steps towards that. And I'm just so beyond excited for every single one of you. And I feel like I just keep getting more and more downloads every single day of like getting more and more clear Like this season that I'm in my life right now, I just want to call it getting clear. Like we are getting clear of our dreams and we are materializing them. And it's like, it all starts with your energy, with your frequency. What are you doing on a day-to-day basis? And I know for me, like I definitely have some habits that I need to move around that I know are not serving me. And I just think that like, oh, I'll, you know, switch those up another time. It's like, no, now is the time. There is no better time than now to follow your dreams, because the truth of it is you're never going to feel like it. You're never going to feel ready. So you have to just keep taking those baby steps, keep taking small, shaky steps every single day. Like it's not all gonna come together in one day. It's not like, you have to let go of this pressure. And I think the way that you do that is by stop letting outside people, like of course you want to have relationships and talk to people, but you don't have to share everything with everyone. And of course you can ask for help, but it needs to be the right people. Because I definitely went through a season where I kind of had the wrong people in my corner and things were falling apart. And they all fell apart for a reason. They all fell apart for the highest good. And I know that in my soul. But you can't just keep allowing other people, because the truth of it is, like, as bad as this sounds, it's just like other people, they do want what's good for you, but a lot of people don't want to see you do better than them. And that's the hard truth. And so when you're like going around and telling people what you're gonna do, they might not be aware of this, but they might have an intention that is gonna keep you small because they're so afraid of you being this bold light force, like that you are meant to be. They're afraid of it because they're afraid of it in themselves. And I want to share with you guys something I wrote down in my notes the other day. It was, okay, so this was from the book The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zubak. Such a good book. Highly recommend if you haven't checked it out. But he says, if you are not aware of all of your intentions, then the strongest one will win. Like, that is wild. And I've just noticed that so much recently. It's like, people aren't aware, like, they're not awake, and they're not, if you don't do the work, they don't know, like, what their intentions are. And I used to be someone like that. Like, I used to just, like, I look back and I see how I was so negative, like, to some people that I loved, like, even my fiance, like, I would just say things, and I look back and I'm like, what were my intentions here? And okay, also, I just had such a vivid memory that I have to share with you guys, and it was when I was in school. I was a terrible student, like, all throughout middle school, high school, I was bullied for being dumb. Like, I just didn't care. I didn't try. I didn't apply myself. I always got so overwhelmed and overstimulated. Like, the smallest things just felt so heavy for me growing up. And like, if one person told me you need to do this, like, I would just like literally shut down. So I was a horrible student. And I remember when I got to college, I was in this class, and I was actually really excited about it because it was like a intro to psychology, or it was something like it was like some type of health class, but it was like a very intro level class, and it was one of the like extracurricular classes, so it wasn't like one of my main class. It wasn't like biology or, you know, like, because this was my freshman year of college. And I remember my teacher like emailed me because I wasn't doing any of the work. Like, I was behind on everything, and I was just avoiding everything like the plague. Like, I can't do it, I don't want to do this, and just like resisting everything. And I remember she emailed me and she said, Chloe, what are your intentions in this class? And I just will never, I feel like that was like a seed in the very beginning of me awakening, because I will never forget that. Like, what are your intentions? And I remember when she asked me that, and it's always like, wisdom is not even in the answers, it's in the questions. Like, it's in the questions that people ask you. They're meant to ask you this to wake you up. And that really woke me up when she said that, because I remember I just felt so, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what are my intentions here? What am I doing here? And I really started to shift and like try harder and apply myself and focus. And it's like, we really just have to focus on the things that we want. Like, it is time to focus on your dreams. It's time to stop letting your energy leak to everyone else and to bring it back to your truest self. You don't owe anyone anything. And like I said, the highest good for you is the highest good for all. So like, these people who are like energy suckers in your life and just constantly needing you, it's time to really get clear on what you want, on why you're here, and go do the thing that scares you. Go do it. I really am rooting for you guys, and I can't wait to hear all of the magic that you do, because I know you have so much magic to share with the world, and I'm just beyond excited. So please just do one thing that scares you today, whether it's a cold shower, whether it's going on a run, going on a long walk, getting healthy groceries. Do something that makes you uncomfortable, but that your higher self will really appreciate you for. And it's all gonna start to spiral and unravel perfectly for you. It was just 444 as I was saying that. And also, I keep seeing fours. Fours are like the foundation of our life. So if you're seeing fours a lot, it means your foundation is changing. And it's all changing for you. It's all happening for you. And you just have to keep coming back to this light, keep coming back to source, and keep believing in yourself. So I love you so much. I hope that this video helps you. I'm gonna finish getting ready for this wedding. I wish I could just talk to you guys the whole time, but I know I'm gonna end up being late if I do that, because it's really hard for me to multitask. But I am so excited for you all, and I hope that you love this message. I hope that it helps you. I hope that it resonates with you. And yeah, try mud water. I'm not even, if this wasn't in true alignment with me, I would never bring it to you guys. I would never be someone who's just like trying to get money. Like, I genuinely love this stuff, and I think it's a tool that can really help you get so clear and help relax your nervous system and help you start stepping into your highest self. So I'm gonna leave the link below, and let me know if you guys try it. Let me know what you think. I absolutely love it already, and I'm just so excited for all of you. And yeah, I will leave it at that, but I'll talk to you guys so soon, and I hope you have the best day. I love you, and I'm rooting for you.